What's up guys, and today we're reviewing the 488 Pista. Now this is Ferrari's more extreme version of the 488. I'd say it's kind of competition to the Lamborghini Aventador and the 720S. But yeah, so it's around that sort of performance. It's rear wheel drive, 411 horsepower to the back wheels, and something like, I think around 3,000 pounds in weight. So what we're going to do now, we're going to take it down, not have a Senna yeet into us. We're going to take it down this mountain track, see how it drives. So with rear wheel drive cars, I expect oversteer, but we're not getting too much of that. A little bit there. So yeah, of course you're going to get the normal oversteer under hard acceleration, but yeah, if you look, it's still gonna have the oversteer. This sort of road is what the Huracan could probably beat the Ferrari at. I can't lie, because if you look what the Ferrari is doing, right, it does have a tendency to kick its back end out around every corner, just because of that power delivery. And off road, it just does not fare as well. That's a bit of an issue with this setup, but you know, we'll move with it. Anyway, I'm gonna try to keep it in control. Lots of braking and that, but yeah, this thing's really back end out. I mean, it hasn't got much aero on the rear, so I don't understand it, but I feel like we just chosen the wrong sort of road for this kind of car. That's probably it. So we're just gonna have to drive a bit more carefully. I'm just trying not to throw myself off the edge. But as soon as we get onto longer, twistier roads, this is where it excels, because you can just put all your power down. There's not going to be any understeer, really, because it's rear-wheel drive, so you're not going to have the biggest problem with understeer. Of course, every car has some element of understeer, but you know. Now, I feel like one of the things that's holding this car back, right, is the fact that it's geared a lot longer than it actually has the horsepower to use. So 7th gear is actually entirely useless unless somehow you find a really steep hill, which I don't really get. It's either Forza's some bad development on Forza's end, or it's some weird design on Ferrari's end, which I don't think would happen, so I don't see why Ferrari would stretch their gears out. Because it's not like people modify Ferraris that often they need the extra gears, and Ferrari hate people modifying their cars, so I don't see why they stretch the gears out like that. I'm not going to try drift this thing, because, oh, wait, should we? I can't drift on a wheel that well, but no, this is not a drift car. I mean, I can't drift that well, but I really don't think this is a drift car. It's rear-wheel drive, so you can still like throw it out a little bit, but it's not a drift car. I wouldn't call it that. Yeah, you see what I mean? Bit too much steering in gear 1, right? You're gone. Okay. The hitbox on the trees, God. See what I mean? You can't put your power down as you're turning, but. Do you know what I think? The only thing this car could really benefit from, right? It's a well set up car. I feel like the first mod you want to do is just slap a rear wing on it. I mean, it's not going to look great, but I'm having stability problems with this car. Bloody hell! I almost sent myself down the edge of a canyon. So yeah. Anyway, let's try and get it back on the road. But no, as far as its horsepower goes. It's a fun car to drive. I'd say more fun than the Huracan or Aventador because of the fact it's rear-wheel drive, but the Huracan Aventador probably, I feel, have a mechanical, like, competitive advantage over this. Just because of they've got a bit more downforce from what I can feel. They've got all-wheel drive. Possibly. And the Aventador has a high top speed. This car I found tops out around 206. We can try hit its top speed once you've on some straighter roads, but I'm having a lot of fun on these winding roads. I knew that would happen. That's a weird noise. Listen to that. The downshift noise. That's funny. Anyway. Do you know what this is doing well, right? It's going to allow me to add all of these roads to my road driven list. And we can add this road here. Anyway. Ooh. Yeah, no, it's a nice car. I just don't feel like it has the all-wheel drive. I prefer wheel-wheel drive. Honestly, I actually prefer rear-wheel drive. But one, I'm not the biggest Ferrari person, and I just feel like the main competitor Ferrari, right, are McLaren and Lamborghini. And I feel like if you want a rear-wheel drive car, you can do better with McLaren than you can go with Ferrari. Then again, I'm not even really the biggest supercar person, so maybe I'm not the one to ask. Anyway, let's see about top speed on this thing. I don't know if we'll be able to hit it here, but I can kind of show you where it starts to flatten out and won't go any faster. Lots of speed bumps around the map, and I really don't understand why in a racing game there'd be speed bumps. We're gonna hit a speed trap. Got 2 stars. Anyway. As you can see, I'm putting into 198, 199. But look, we're basically topping out in gear 6, right? And there's a whole nother gear, so I don't really understand. I don't really understand why they've put some. I mean, this can't be perfect. Just either slap a gear off or tune the gears properly. I don't really understand what the 7th gear is necessary. So yeah, if you mod this car, rear wing, 7 gears. Don't all-wheel drive swap it. I mean, yes, it might make it competitively better, but really, no, all-wheel drive swaps, we need to leave those behind in Forza Horizon 4. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.